My name is Maya. This is how I went from enjoying this new city into a horror nightmare. My name is Maya, and if you're watching this, I want to tell you how moving to a new city, a fresh start, became the worst mistake of my life. I guess the story really starts when I was a kid. I grew up in a quiet neighborhood, the kind where every house looked the same, every street felt familiar, and everyone acted like nothing bad ever happened. But things did happen. They just weren't talked about. My parents argued a lot. I spent most nights hiding in my room, drowning out the yelling with cartoons. And when things got really bad, I'd run to the backyard and sit under the old oak tree. It was the only place that felt safe. That's also where I met him, my first boyfriend. He was gentle at first, protective in a way that made me feel seen. But over the years, his protectiveness turned into something else. Something obsessive, something dangerous. When he disappeared, I thought I was finally free. So when I got older, I left my hometown behind. New job, new apartment, new city. I promised myself this year would be different. Day 1. Hope. My first day at the new office felt almost unreal. The elevator was crowded and noisy, people talking about weekend plans, deadlines, normal things. But I loved it. I loved the noise. I loved the life. Everyone was friendly. My boss actually complimented my work. I even found this tiny bakery across the street that sold the best strawberry pastries I've ever had. At lunch, I texted my best friend. Day 1 went great. I think I really needed this. That night, I cooked dinner, watched my comfort show, and fell asleep smiling. For the first time in months, I felt peaceful. Day 2, settling. I woke up early, made coffee, and snapped a quick picture of my outfit. This is the new me, I told myself. Work was even better. I finished my tasks early, laughed with coworkers. It felt like I belonged. When I walked to my car after work, the parking lot was quiet. A black sedan pulled out just as I got there. I barely noticed it. That night, I lit a candle, cleaned a little, and fell asleep immediately. Everything felt normal. Perfect even. Day 3, the shift morning coffee, routine, work, fine. But when my shift ended, something was different. My car door was unlocked. My rearview mirror was tilted. My glove compartment was cracked open. Nothing was stolen. Still, I felt sick. I tried to laugh it off. Stop overthinking, Maya, you're just tired. But I knew something was off. That night, while brushing my teeth, I heard it creak, then slow, heavy footsteps coming from my living room. Every hair on my body stood up. The choice like if I should hide, comment if I should check it out. You chose hide. The hiding path, my POV. My heart was hammering so loud I thought he'd hear it. I slipped into the hallway closet, closed the door, and held my breath. The footsteps got louder, wet, heavy, dragging, like someone walking with soaked boots. A shadow stopped right outside the closet. I peeked through the cracks, and I froze. A tall figure wearing a broken mask, standing completely still, like he already knew exactly where I was. He tilted his head, slowly. Then, he walked away. I stayed in that closet for what felt like hours. The next day, I forced myself to go to work even though I barely slept. I walked in and dropped my coffee. He was there, no mask, just staring at me like he'd been waiting. My vision blurred. My knees buckled. I collapsed. The kidnapping. I woke up in a moving car, my wrist tied. He was driving. The trees outside the windows looked familiar. Too familiar. Childhood familiar. He finally spoke. Do you know where we're going? I whispered, terrified. Yes. He nodded. Good. Good. My chest tightened. My stomach twisted. He pulled up to the place I swore I'd never see again. My childhood house. The reveal. When I woke up inside, tied to a chair, he removed his mask. My breath stopped. It was him. My ex. The boy from the oak tree. The boy who disappeared. The boy I thought I left behind. He stepped closer, trembling with excitement. You didn't think I'd lose you, did you? I've been watching you since the day you left. Suddenly, everything made sense. Day 1, day 2, the car, the footsteps, the black sedan. It wasn't a stranger. It was him. He never left me. He just waited, and now he finally has me back. Finally has me.